Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time with us, my name is Alex. I'm the Hawaiian guy helping new investors build a stronger and safer portfolio. Typically in this channel, I like to make two videos every week. One video talking about any particular company that might be trending a lot in social media. Perhaps that company you might want to keep a closer eye out on. Maybe it might move in a direction where you really want to know some important information, so we do kind of delve in deep into maybe one or two particular companies on that one video, as well as I do another video giving my top stock picks for the week. When I do give my top stock picks for the week, I do like to show a portfolio that we've been building together since May of 2020 to let you know that the companies that I speak about on this channel are actually companies that I truly do invest in. In today's video, we are going to talk about my top stock picks for the week. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, let's get right into our stock picks for the week. I did receive quite a few comments that said, "Hey Alex, we love your videos, but a lot of the stock picks that you give are quite expensive. Is it possible you can give some less expensive stock tips, some companies that might be a little bit more affordable to those new investors to the market?" So what I did was I compiled 5 affordable companies under the $100 range, and then one a little bit more expensive, but that one that is expensive is a company I really do love and I've actually had in my portfolio for quite some time. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. So our first stock pick for today is USA Truck Incorporated. On the NASDAQ, their ticker is USA. They're trading about $15.43 USD. So as you can see from the beginning, this first company is quite affordable. And like I've always said, if you watch my channel for any length of time, I only choose great, awesome, phenomenal companies at a fair price. I never look at a company and only think, wow, that's super cheap, I'm going to buy it and hope for the best. Whenever I look at a company, I look at the finance, I look at the people who are running it, I look at the history, I look at where that company is going in the future before I invest any of my money. So when I do look at this company, while it is quite affordable, please keep in mind, this is actually a really, really great company at a fair price. And a lot of the ways, or actually two of the ways that I do choose some of my stocks is there's 2 different platforms you can use. One is the ZAC rating and the other one is the Morningstar system. For me, I prefer the ZAC rating. I think if you've maybe been trading for a little bit in the market, most individuals who've been doing it for a little bit might prefer the ZAC rating versus the Morningstar. The difference is the Morningstar is more of a risk versus reward type of platform versus the ZAC rating. It kind of gives you a full breakdown of a company and it gives you a scoring system between 1 and 5. 1 would be strong buy, 2 would be buy, 3 would be hold, 4 would be sell, and then 5 would be strong sell. Just to let you know, the companies we're going to talk about today are all either 1 or 2, which means either a strong buy or a buy. So I'm only talking about really great companies here at a fair price. That being said, a lot of you guys might not be familiar with USA Truck Incorporated, but this is a really great company. Basically what they do is they transport commodities and goods across the United States, as well as I think they do transport goods here in Canada, but perhaps on the East Coast, maybe the Ontario, maybe the Quebec area. But this is a trucking company that moves like agricultural goods, different type of things that you're going to need on a daily basis. And like I said, whenever I do choose my stocks, I like to look at what's going on in the environment. And as the world starts open up more again, you're going to need a lot more commodities move from location to location. And USA Truck Incorporated is a really great company that transports goods all over the United States, as well as a few provinces here in Canada. Take a look, it might be a good buy. USA Truck Incorporated, again, ticker USAK, trading about $15.43 USD. Okay, before we get into our second video, I do have to reiterate a point that I am by no means telling you to go out and buy these stocks, that you're going to be rich tomorrow if you do, because that would be totally illegal. What I'm doing is giving you some great companies, kind of food for thought. If you're in the market and you're not sure what type of companies to be looking for, I'm just kind of giving you maybe a little bit of direction. Hey, check these companies out. They might be worth a gander, but by no means am I telling you to go out and purchase these companies. Do your research before you spend your hard-earned money. That being said, my second company is Titan Machinery Incorporated. On the NASDAQ, they're trading under ticker TITN, trading about $32.53 USD. So again, this is quite an affordable company. And if you're not familiar with this company, it's a Midwest machinery company, and basically it's a dealership for agriculture type, farming type of equipment. So if you own a farm, or if you run a farm, you might need to rent a tractor or a trailer or a truck or a plow or whatever type of agriculture equipment that these guys need in that particular industry. Titan Machinery Incorporated is one of the largest companies in the US, but this is definitely a company that you want to keep on your radar. Again, as the world starts to open up more again, farmers who weren't perhaps producing as much in 2019 or 2020, now they're kind of ramping up their level of produce. So they're going to really need more of this equipment, which is right now, it's a really great time to actually take a look at Titan Machinery Incorporated. This is definitely a company you might want to keep on your radar. The third company here, we kind of follow in the same trend here. This one might be a little bit more familiar to a lot of you. And what the company I'm referring to is Ryder Systems Incorporated. Again, under the New York Stock Exchange, ticker is simply R. They're trading about $78.44, so a little bit more expensive. But if you're not familiar with Ryder, it's a trucking company as well as a rental company. And just imagine the tractors, trailers, moving companies. They deal everything transportation, getting goods from one part of the country to the other part of the country. Who lease and rent and sell and everything you need for your trucking needs. Ryder is a company that's been around for a long time that has a phenomenal history base and is definitely a great company to keep on your radar. So again, Ryder Systems Incorporated, ticker simply R. The number 4 company is a little bit of an outlier. It's not towards the farming or the truck rental or the transportation. This one is a little bit different, but it's a really great company that I've been looking at for quite a while. Kind of stay with me here. I know a lot of you guys may be thinking, Alex, you're crazy, but take a look at this company. And I'm referring to Heritage Crystal Clean Incorporated. The NASDAQ, they're trading under ticker HCCI, trading about $30.36 USD. I know a lot of you guys are probably not familiar with this company, but basically they clean up any hazardous materials. So they go around the country. If there's any type of business that might have a hazard byproduct from whatever product that they're producing, this company will actually come in and clean those hazardous materials up. It's not pretty, it's not tech, it's not a Google, it's not an Amazon, it's not a Facebook type stock, but it's a necessity stock. And sometimes you got to lift up the rock and kind of see the messiness under it to find those gems. Does that make sense? Okay, but this is actually a great company, guys. Take a look at it. Again, Heritage Crystal Clean Incorporated, ticker HCCI, trading about $30.36. And the fifth one, again, this is a bit of an outlier, but I look at what's going on in the environment, and this is something that I see that might do quite well as the country starts opening up more and people start getting out. They're going to parties, they're going out with their friends. Prior to the pandemic, you didn't really leave your house, so you didn't really need clothing and makeup. And just as a side note, we talked about another video, Estee Lauder, the makeup. As those masks start coming off, a lot of individuals are going to start putting that makeup on again. So as a side note, you might want to take a look at Estee Lauder as well. But the company I'm talking about right now is Oxford Industry Incorporated. Under the New York Stock Exchange, they're trading under ticker OXM. This is the more expensive one. They're trading about $103.09 USD. Basically, it's a clothing designer brand. And some of the clothing brands under their belt, they have like Lilly Pulitzer or Oxford, like golf shirts. But the one I really like is the Tommy Bahamas. And a lot of folks in Hawaii or that kind of tropical area love rocking the Tommy Bahamas. I love their silk shirts. A little on the expensive side, but that's one of my favorite companies, or actually favorite products when I am back home to purchase. So again, I like to buy what I know, products that I use. And Oxford Industry, it's a really great company. And the last one here, like I said, I wanted to give you 5 stocks at that 100 or a little bit less, but there is one particular stock that I just couldn't pass up. This is a company that I really have loved for a long time, and I've used their products for a long, long time. And if you're a gamer, you probably know where I'm going with this. And I love Microsoft Flight Simulator, and for that you need a pretty strong graphic card, which is why when I first purchased my first graphic card from NVIDIA Corporation, under the NASDAQ, ticker NVDA. They're trading about, hold on to your hats, $711.54 USD. I know it's steep, but this is an awesome company to keep on your radar. They deal in technology, so if you don't have any, if you need a pick for technology, take a look at NVIDIA. This is definitely one to maybe kind of keep on your radar if you're looking for something in that tech sector. All right, guys, those are my 6 top picks for the week. Let me know in the comments, do you like the picks I have here? Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Are there any companies you think I kind of left out? There are some great companies under $100 that are in that strong buy to buy range that I completely just miss. And like always, if you like the information you heard in this video today, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, just hit that subscription button, hit that big old thumbs up button, and until I see you next time, aloha.